Well, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special Out of the Park Direct. As you just saw, we are so proud to announce that Out of the Park Baseball 21 will be available on March 20th, 2020. March 20th, 2020 is the release date worldwide for Out of the Park Baseball 21. Welcome, everybody, to Out of the Park Direct. We are so happy that you're here. If you're here today, that means that you are somebody who cares deeply about Out of the Park Baseball and are a part of our amazing community, the best community in video games. Hi, everybody. My name is Rich Grisham. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Out of the Park Developments, and I'm so happy that you are here with us. We got a lot to talk about today. All sorts of great information, starting with what is the most important thing is that Out of the Park Baseball will be available March 20th, 2020, and you can pre-order it right now. You can pre-order it today. Just go to ootpdevelopments.com/pre-order. If you do pre-order it today, folks, you will get 10% off. So that means you get it for $35.99. You will get access to the public beta on March 17th, so you get it 3 days early. You will get a free gold pack as long as you turn on your Perfect Team account within the first week after March 20th. And that's all just for pre-ordering today or anytime up until release on March 20th, 2020. And you can go to, there we go to ootpdevelopments.com/pre-order for that. Now, if you're a Steam person, that's cool. No sweat. We got you covered there. You can't pre-order, but you can put it on your wish list. You can go right now, like right this second. You can go to Steam, and you can put Out of the Park Baseball 21 on your wish list. And don't worry, you'll still get that same 10% discount for the whole first week that it's available on Steam. You'll still get your free gold pack, and you will be completely taken care of. So if you want to get it directly from us at Out of the Park Developments, awesome. If you want to get it through Steam, awesome. Everybody gets the same discount, and everybody will be able to participate and get the free gold pack. So that is the most important information, or is it? We have some other good information for you here today, all about Out of the Park Baseball 21. So before we get into some details, what do you say we watch that trailer again? I think that trailer is pretty cool. Let's do that. What do you say? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so once again, that's our trailer. So there's a couple of things that I hope you noticed there, and one of them is that we are doing a very special set of live streams where we're going to do all sorts of deep dives into Out of the Park Baseball 21. So we're going to start on this Monday, February 24th, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. We're going to take our first look at Out of the Park Baseball 21. It's going to be me, and we're going to have some special guests from the team, and we're going to take a look at a few parts of Out of the Park Baseball 21. The following Monday, on March 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments, we are going to take a really deep dive into our franchise mode. There's a bunch of improvements, some of which you'll hear about in just a minute. But we do this every year, but we in particular this year, we really took a deep dive into some areas of franchise that we've had a lot of people ask us about over the last few years. So we're excited to talk to you about that. And on March 9th at 9 p.m., we'll be here to talk all about Perfect Team 21. So I'll be hosting on February 24th. Our head of community, TJ Lauerman, will be hosting on March 2nd. And our community and content developer, Chris Jardine, will be hosting on March 9th. So that is when we're going to break down a whole ton of really, just a whole bunch of details all about Out of the Park Baseball 21. But what are some of those features, you ask? Well, let's do this, right? Because we know that you're excited. I'm excited. I have literally never been more excited to hear all about Out of the Park Baseball 21. So again, we're going to do a deep dive on all of these times, but let's talk a little bit about what some of those features are. What do you say? So well, I'm too excited. I don't know if I can, should I was going to make this item last. Should I go ahead and do it first? No, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it first. I'm so excited about this feature. This is something that we've been asked about for years, a long time, even before I joined the company 5 years ago. Can't believe it's been 5 years. What an amazing company. Even before I joined the company 5 years ago, people were asking about this. So let's start with this. One of the features of Out of the Park Baseball 21 is a 3D ballpark construction kit. Yes, that's right. You guys have been asking for this for years, and it's coming. We are doing it. A 3D ballpark construction kit. And you'll notice that is a 3D ballpark construction kit 1.0. This is going to be an ongoing project that we will be collaborating with you, our community, about. We're going to get a series of free updates to this all season long. And we are going to be delivering improvements to it, not just this year, but over the course of time. But we are so excited about the 3D ballpark construction kit. It's going to be fantastic. There's all sorts of really cool options that you'll have. And again, it's something that our fans have asked for a long time, and we are so thrilled to be able to deliver. And it is going to be a series, again, of free online updates over the course of the year. We'll be getting your feedback. We'll be working it in. I mean, I think you guys know the Out of the Park Baseball community, how much we love working with you and how much we take your feedback and we directly integrate it into our game. And this is going to be another great example of that. So we are so excited. Oh my gosh, we're so excited about the 3D ballpark construction kit. So that is a feature. What are some other features, you ask? Well, let's take a look. Here's another one. I'm so excited about this. Game flow. So Out of the Park Baseball, as you guys know, is a really big game. There is a lot going on in there. And depending upon whether you're running your franchise or whether you're a historical franchise or a current franchise or whatever you're doing, sometimes it can be tough to know exactly what you're supposed to do next. And I know personally, I've spoken to a bunch of people who are relative newcomers to the game, and they would love some guidance and some help. Well, Game Flow is exactly that. It is represented visually in the game by a giant green button at the top right. You might have caught it in a couple of the screenshots that says continue, and it shows you where you're going to do next. And it's a smart AI-driven guide that helps you get to where you should go next if you don't know. What else is cool about it is that it's completely configurable. So you have a bunch of options as to how it's going to work with you. And if you don't want Game Flow, if you're an Out of the Park Baseball veteran and you're like, don't give me the Game Flow, I got this, no problem. You can turn it off. So it's completely configurable, and it's really meant to help guide veterans, newcomers, and everybody in between through all of the amazing stuff that you can do in Out of the Park Baseball 21. So we're really excited about that. I'm already hooked on it. Like, I was doing the live stream this week earlier, and I kept looking for my continue button, and it wasn't there. I realized, oh yeah, that's right, it's not there. So Game Flow, really fun, really awesome feature. Some other really cool things going on this year. We have the 2020 rosters and events. Now these events, you guys know, this year in Major League Baseball, they have the London series, so that'll be incorporated into the game. They've also got the Field of Dreams game. That, ladies and gentlemen, will be an Out of the Park Baseball 21. Plus, for the very first time ever, you've got the All-Star Game events. Now, we've always had the All-Star Game, but we've got the Futures Game, and we've also got the Home Run Challenge. How in the world would you play a home run challenge or a home run derby in Out of the Park Baseball? That's a great question. Well, we are introducing a brand new home run derby / home run challenge as part of the All-Star weekend that we think you guys are going to love. It's not your granddad's out of the park baseball 21 mode. I'll tell you that. I think it's a whole lot of fun. And of course, the prospects game, that's a whole lot of fun. So those are just a few of the 2020 real world Major League Baseball events that are getting incorporated into out of the park baseball 21. What else is going on? Oh man, so much good stuff. All right, upgraded live services. So this is cool. Now, live services were just introduced last year for the very first time. And when I say live services, I mean things like the ability to, it's May 13th. I want to start a brand new season with the season exactly as it is with the rosters and the standings and the entries and the trades. Well, that was introduced last year, bigger and better than ever this year. First of all, we're extending the live service all the way through the postseason, which is awesome because last year it ended right at the end of the regular season. So if we're in the playoffs, which by the way, the Major League Baseball playoffs are the best playoffs in any sport ever. Don't change in Major League Baseball, keep them the same. They're amazing, and you'll be able to, let's say it's the second day of the division series, you'll be able to jump right in with it exactly as it is. Or let's say you want to start the playoffs right after the wild card round, and you want those pitchers, with the rotations exactly as they are. The wild card team probably won't be able to use their number one, maybe not even their number two pitcher, right? So you'll have all of that going on in there. So that is really exciting. There's also some additional information that'll be part of the upgraded live service data as well. So we're really excited about this. I'm really excited about all this stuff. It's awesome. What else is going on is the new 2020 Major League Baseball rules and tactics, right? So you guys know this year that the Major League Baseball rosters have been expanded to 26 players. That's part of the game by default. You have the 28 player September call-up rosters, so that's a big deal. We're excited about that. All of the strategies, right? So you can't bring in a reliever and have him only pitch to one pitcher anymore. He's got to go to at least three, or he's got to get everybody out in the inning. That's all part of it. Now, of course, out of the park baseball 21, as any out of the park baseball game, highly configurable. So you can modify these settings if you want, but that's all part of the default 2020 rule set. So that's all part of the game, and a whole bunch of other stuff with player strategies as well. Oh, this is a big one. We're going to do a deep dive on this one. This is going to be one of the pillars of the deep dive on March 2nd. We have completely rebuilt our scouting and our drafting from the ground up. We spent a lot of time and a lot of effort on this. This is another one where our friends of the community of Out of the Park Baseball have been asking for all sorts of things related to this. And it's deep and it's complex, and we've spent, again, a lot of time this year improving and really revamping the scouting and the drafting in a whole lot of ways. Really exciting, especially, well, again, as sort of as a franchise geek, this is really hitting home for a lot of folks. So I know that a bunch of people are getting really excited about this, as I am. And again, we're going to do a deep dive on this. We got some nice 3D in-game improvements. You guys may not remember, or actually you guys all remember, because you're part of the community and you have been for years. It wasn't that long ago when you were playing a game, an actual, 9-inning game, and you had, the little chess men running around, not even running, just like moving around and catching the ball. And, when we introduced the actual 3D players hitting and swinging and running, that was a real big, awesome presentation improvement. Well, again, we spent a lot of time. We're improving the 3D in-game. We got some really nifty, camera angles and things to help you watch things differently. You can switch cameras around, so during the pitch you can look at it from home plate, and then when it's hit it can all of a sudden switch to the outfield. You can follow the ball, all of that kind of stuff. So we got some nice 3D improvements, some smoothing. Also got some really cool sound improvements as well, which we'll go over in detail in the live stream. For example, if you're a Mets fan like I am and you want the special Mets home run horn only to blast at Citi Field this year, for example, you'll be able to do that. Never been able to do anything like that before. Cool stuff like that. Oh, yeah, this is good. So again, last night, I'm live streaming last night. We have some really awesome UI configuration enhancements. Again, with Out of the Park Baseball, there's so much information that you have. And we're putting some things in place that are really going to let you completely customize and configure how you want that data presented to you. For example, if you're looking at the player profile page or the player lists, you can move around the columns, like you can drag and drop them or right click or left click or move them over. But you can also set up your own views that you can, any single statistic or attribute or rating that's available in the game, you can configure it to be the only one that show up in whatever order that you want, so that when you're looking at your player profiles, you'll see exactly what you want to, how you want to. And you can set up locally for the page, meaning just this page, or you can set it up for globally. Whenever you go look at anyone, a player or a coach or whatever, you can have it this way. So really cool stuff, putting a lot of tools in your hands to how you can experience and look at data in Out of the Park Baseball 21 the way that you want to. Oh, of course, Perfect Team 21. Oh my gosh, Perfect Team fans. Ooh, man, I am not going to steal much of Chris's thunder because he is hosting the deep dive in this on March 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern. But Perfect Team 21 has got some really killer new stuff going on. I don't want to say really anything. I want to leave all that for Chris to talk about. But there's some really awesome stuff that I think everybody, whether you have been playing Perfect Team obsessively like I have since the very beginning of its launch, or whether you've dabbled in it, or whether you've never even made your way over to Perfect Team, we got some really great stuff going on there that I think that you guys are gonna really like. And the other thing that I'll say about it is everything that we're talking about today, including Out of the Park Baseball 21, is just the beginning. There's a lot more coming in 2020 than just this. That is a promise, not a tease. That's a promise. This is going to be by far the biggest year ever for Out of the Park Baseball, for Out of the Park developments, for our fans, for our employees, for our partners. This year is going to be something like has never happened before, and no one is more excited than this guy right here. So that is the highest of the high levels of some of the features that are happening in Out of the Park Baseball 21. Again, we're going to go into a ton of details all about this. Starting this Monday, February 24th, I'll be hosting the very first, the Out of the Park Baseball 21 First Look live stream. I'm going to have a couple of my friends on with me, and we're going to talk all about it. And again, the following Monday, we're going to do a real deep dive into franchise, a lot of the scouting and the drafting in particular, but a whole bunch of stuff on March 2nd at 9 p.m. related to franchise mode. And that's going to be hosted by TJ. And then Chris is going to deliver all of the Perfect Team 21 details on March 9th. Now, if you all go to our website, right, we got the features that I listed, talked about there, and a few more details. If you sign up for our newsletter, in your inbox right now should be a newsletter with a lot of the information. So there's still plenty of information you can grab right now before these deep dives. But here you're going to see screenshots, you're going to see some live demos, you're going to see some videos of a bunch of the stuff going on with Out of the Park Baseball 21. Hey, why don't we rerun that trailer just one more time real quick, because I kind of like that trailer. Awesome. Okay, so once again, I just want to make sure everybody knows that you can pre-order Out of the Park Baseball 21 today. You can pre-order it today. Go to otpdevelopments.com/pre-order, or just Google Out of the Park Baseball 21. Go to otpdevelopments.com. There's a bunch of different ways that you can pre-order. If you're a Steam person, that's cool. You can put it on your wish list. The Steam page is live today. If you guys have any problems with that, don't sweat it. We're all here and we're all ready to help out in any way, shape, or form. You guys know where to find us. We are everywhere. Oh my gosh, we're on Discord. If you are not on our Discord, by the way, check that out, discord.gg/OTP. Our forums at forums.otpdevelopments.com. Lots of great conversations going on there. Those are two great places to catch up with us directly. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. There's a big Reddit section for us. You know, we are all over the place. Any way that you want to interact with us, we are there. If you have any questions or any issues whatsoever, worldwide, March 20th, 2020. And again, if you pre-order today, you get a 10% discount. You get it for $35.99. You get access to the public beta on March 17th. You get a free gold pack for Perfect Team. And of course, if you wish listed on Steam, you'll get all of those same things, except for the March 17th public access. You get the discount and everything for the first week. Wow. All right. So all I can say is, on behalf of everybody at Out of the Park Developments, we are so thankful for all of you. The Out of the Park baseball community is the best community in video games, and you are the reason that we are here today. You are the reason that Out of the Park Baseball 21 is bigger and better than anything we've ever done. You are the reason that our roadmap for 2020 is by far the biggest roadmap for deliverables, not just with Out of the Park Baseball 21, but in other ways that we can't wait to officially unveil to you as soon as we possibly can. Trust us, we know what you guys want, and nobody wants it more than we do. We love what we do, and we love the fact that you guys love what we do. Nothing is more important than you, our amazing community. So thank you guys very much for being here today. We really appreciate it. Join us again on Monday, February 24th, for the first look at Out of the Park Baseball 21. We'll start taking a dive into some of the features. Then again on March 2nd and then March 9th. So until then, thank you everybody for being here. Check out of the Park Baseball 21 at ootpdevelopments.com or on Steam. And have a fantastic weekend. We'll talk to you real soon.